careers.com.au. I'm a recruitment consultant and career coach in the Australian job market. And I hope you're having a lovely Sunday afternoon. It is the 19th of October, nearly just past 3 o'clock. And so what we're talking about today is recruitment, job applications, and resumes. This is my first ever live on YouTube. I do usually go live on TikTok. So hopefully we can do this a little bit more. I am warming up this account, but let's get started. So how to stand out in a competitive job market. At the moment, the Australian job market has been quite tough. Probably one of the toughest ones since COVID. Now, people have had a lot of problems standing out in the job market. They've had issues getting interviews. What I would say is the first thing that you need to look at is the job advertisements that you're applying to. So read the job ad, meet most of the experience. Number two, you need to have an ATS or a recruitment platform friendly resume. That is crucial. That is crucial to your job applications because it needs to be easy to read. I know contrary to popular belief, good recruiters do read your resume. Remember, when you're applying to a recruitment agency or when you're applying through an internal agency, recruiters will send your resume to the hiring manager, which means it needs to be easy to read, it needs to be legible, it needs to be easy to decipher. Having long resumes isn't going to help you. Number two is making sure that your cover letter is customized to the job. Now, when you're applying to recruitment agencies, you don't need to have a cover letter. It's when you're applying direct to jobs that are being advertised by hiring managers. What I mean by hiring managers, customer service manager, the manager that is looking after the department. So that's what you need to be doing, customize the cover letter. People who don't customize the cover letter, and especially if the job ad is asking for one, you're going to be in a world of pain, which isn't good. You're not going to get looked at. Do recruiters actually read your resume? Absolutely, they do. Recruiters do read your resume. Well, the good ones do. Now, with the introduction of AI and all of the chatbots, which I absolutely can't stand, it's a recruiter's job to read resumes, which is really frustrating to me that they're bringing it in, but everything's about cost. But like I said, the good recruiters read your resume. So make sure that you have an ATS style resume. In saying that as well, in this tough job market, when there's 300 to 800 people applying to jobs, it's impossible for a recruiter or a hiring manager to read all of them. Okay, so you need to apply quickly. Apply within the first couple of days. After then, the job ad goes stale and your application probably won't be seen. What to do after applying to a job? Now, what I say to people is if you've applied to a job and there's contact details on the job advertisement, reach out to the hiring manager, reach out to the recruiter. You can send them an email and ask them if they've received your resume, even attach your resume to that email, or you can give them a phone call as well. Common mistakes candidates make during interviews. Number one is not doing their research. A lot of candidates don't do research before going to a job interview. It's only 5 minutes that you need to take to research the company, work out what they do, look at their website, look at their social media pages, look at news articles, be really familiar. Another one is candidates not being excited in the job interview. You need to show your excitement in the job interview. If you don't, it can look like you don't want the job. Maybe you don't want the job, but you need to show them that you do. Aussie, hello. Oh, someone's calling me a pig. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, another thing that candidates get wrong is not shaking hands. They don't turn up in office attire or something that is presentable. And they don't practice their behavioral questions. So that's what you should be doing. How to write a cover letter. Look, don't overcomplicate your cover letter. I think you should have one template that says everything about you, and then customize it to each job. So that's what you should do. Make sure that you change the contact details as well. This is where a lot of people make mistakes. They don't change the contact details. Okay, what's the next one? Are you guys having a lovely afternoon? I know it's a Sunday. This is my first ever live. I usually go live on TikTok. Hello, Pumpkin Gaming. What about SAO? What about SAO? What about SAO? What is it that you're wanting to know about SAO? No? All right. I'll just keep going. Resume mistakes that could cost you interviews. Having a creative resume for a corporate job, you don't need that. It needs to be straightforward, to the point, no colors. Your experience starting on the second page is a mistake. Your experience needs to be straightforward. Your job titles need to be clear. Should you have one when applying to a specific job? Hang on a second. I'm not good with acronyms. Sales accepted opportunity. Is that what you mean with SAO? Statement of actuarial opinion. SAO could mean a million things. What do you mean? No. What do you mean? Okay, that's all right. Well, look, guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to let you go. Have a lovely afternoon, and you'll see me more on YouTube. Bye-bye.